Oh, idiot.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the real one, baby.
I'm telling you.
Chi-Town stand up.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Real Shy TV. So today I'm dropping another video. As you can tell by the title, we're talking about the Playboy Mansion. So I have on my little robe for the occasion. No, but I just got off work and I'm tired, so I had to drop this video for y'all because I felt bad about the Jeffrey Epstein video. They cut off the audio in the middle, so I just wanted to make up for and drop another video for y'all. But I hope you guys like this and enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want some more videos like this, let me know.
For Playboy is one of the biggest brands of the adult entertainment sector, which was founded by Hugh Hefner back in 1953. Over the years, Playboy has released a vast number of magazines, videos, merchandise, and other products, and has managed to sell and make millions in each sector. And one of the most famous properties owned by the organization, i.e. by Hugh Hefner, is the Playboy Mansion located in Charing Cross Road, Los Angeles. The mansion is especially famous for hosting some of the grandest and most luxurious parties, both pool and formal, every weekend, spending close to $100,000 for each one. Many renowned celebrities like pop stars, supermodels, businessmen, etc. attend these parties filled with Playboy bunnies. Holly Madison is one of the most famous names that are associated with Playboy. She has worked for Playboy as a Playboy bunny between the years 2001 to 2008, but has gained popularity mostly after being in a relationship with the founder himself, Hugh Hefner. Even though Playboy was accused many times in the past about treating its workers / bunnies harshly and performing drug dealing illegally, it was never actually proved by anyone, so no one cared much about this. But the truth has come to the surface this time with the interview of Holly. In the interview, Holly completely exposed Playboy and the true character of Hugh Hefner by stating exactly how the bunnies were treated while they were in the business.
Okay, so before we get into it, the first thing they mentioned that caught my eye was they saying that Hugh Hefner and the other people in the Playboy Mansion were dealing drugs illegally. What does dealing drugs mean when you're a celebrity? Like, who are your customers? Or is it each other? I'm not sure how that even works. Who do you distribute to? What does that mean? Anyway, I'm not surprised that Holly Madison is coming to speak out about what's really going on, because once again, as I stated in the Jeffrey Epstein video, if you watched that, even though it was messed up, that when you have all this money and stuff, a lot of people forget to realize like the dark truth and the things that can go behind having a lot of money. So yes, the Playboy Mansion did look luxurious and just looked like something everybody wanted to be at because all the celebrities are partying here every week. But it's like, what's really going on behind that? Like, you know? So I'm not surprised she's speaking out. So I'm interested to see what she has to say.
With him, and some of the other gruesome activities that took place in the mansion. Holly Madison entered Playboy at the age of 20, while she was still in college, with the help of a friend who was in contact with Hugh. Initially, it was supposed to be for a single day, but ended up becoming a routine for her, and had officially become a Playboy bunny. Holly revealed that drugs that are known by the name Quaaludes were involved in the business and were used extensively when customers wanted private pleasure. Quaaludes are very seductive drugs. Half a Quaalude can make a person feel numb, and 2 Quaaludes can knock a person out. Holly revealed that Hugh made the workers in the mansion consume a Quaalude every time they had to be engaged in intercourse. She even said that Hugh himself asked her if she wanted any on the first night of their interaction. Some of the bosses at the mansion even called Quaaludes eye-openers due to their usage every time before doing something inappropriate. It seems that sometimes the bunnies were even forced to consume Quaaludes when they restricted being in control of someone else, which is an act nowhere less than direct sexual harassment. Holly says that she was not at all given the freedom of expression at the mansion, and that Hugh had his control completely over all the bunnies, right from their appearance to the way they were supposed to handle the customers. It was understood that Hugh was a person who had extreme anger issues when things didn't go his way. In the interview, Holly describes one of her traumatic experiences with Hugh. As a result of the extreme work pressure at the Maryland.
Before she get into that, I know he keep mentioning Quaaludes, and he's pronouncing it differently or whatever. But the only thing I remember from Quaaludes is in that movie, if anybody ever watched The Wolf of Wall Street, when he took a Quaalude or something like that, I believe, and he became like paralyzed from like the waist down or something. That scene when he was crawling to the car and stuff like that because he took like an old like Quaalude or something like that. So like to make these women who are like one frail and they're young at that, so they probably don't have a high tolerance for drugs, and their like body weight is like they all are like they're model size, they're skinny, so it's just like you're making them take that strong dosage of a medicine like that just so they can be, as they say, thigh openers, so they can be willing to do what you told them to do, like a job or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. That's kind of disgusting. That's kind of like the Bill Cosby thing too. So hey, this was around that time, the 70s, so obviously this was a common practice.
At one stage, Holly had cut her hair and made certain changes to her attire as well. Seeing this, Hugh couldn't stand the sudden, unexplainable, and unwanted change in her appearance, and had burst out on Holly by calling her words like cheap, which not only affected her mental stability even more, but also objectified her publicly. Holly mentions that she suffered from depression and other mental complexities while working at the mansion for those 8 years and wanted to escape this nightmare as soon as possible. According to her statements, Holly had approached Hugh and the other members of the mansion to tell them she was quitting, but every time she did so, the people in charge had given her offers she couldn't resist, especially financial offers, which were most tempting keeping in mind the financial crisis she was in at the time. Holly says that one time she was told that she would receive around $3 million when the mansion retires, which was one of the biggest offers she had been offered to date. Several reports from Holly and other Playmates mention that all the Playmates, bunnies, and employees at the Playboy Mansion were expected and forced to look the same concerning their attire and overall appearance as well to maintain the brand value, but was a serious problem on the workers' side. Secrets of Playboy is the recent show that is yet to stream on television and other platforms, which is based completely on unraveling all the mysteries and doubts related to the lifestyle of the Playmates of the mansion, drugs at the mansion, murders, illegal dealers.
Okay, so if you're wondering why I keep taking off my glasses, it's because when I have on the light, I don't like the reflection in there, even though it doesn't matter, whatever. But I was just looking at, I see Kendra next to her, and I used to watch Kendra reality show with her and her husband, and like she's always spoke highly about the Playboy Mansion and Hugh Hefner. She's never like said anything even close to this, and I've just seen a picture of them multiple times like in the same bed together. So yeah, I was together around the same time, and I was just about to say, does he make them all be blonde and stuff because of like Marilyn Monroe? Like, does he all make them look like that, which is kind of creepy within itself. And I just seen that he even has his tombstone next to Marilyn Monroe, like, but his obsession with Marilyn Monroe is kind of weird to make them all blonde, and obviously they didn't like to all look alike, but yeah.
Second Thoughts is a prison for its Playmates on the inside. Playmates who always seem so ready and optimistic to serve and treat their customers and guests were forced to do so with the help of sexual and mental harassment and blackmails. Overdosages of Quaaludes, weed, and other narcotics are given to their Playmates to enable them to perform their job without a single break, retaining the human rights of their workers to sustain the value of the brand and satisfaction of customers. These are just some of the awful things happening at the mansion, according to Holly. Who knows what else is happening inside that mansion and other organizations similar to this? Well, that is it for today, folks. We hope the video was useful and informative to you. And if it was, make sure to like the video. Share the video with your friends and family who might be interested in seeing videos like these, and leave a comment to tell us how you felt about the underground activities of the Playboy Enterprise.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the video there, but How could we all be so blind back then when we were all looking at the Playboy Mansion and all that and looking at their magazine covers and all that? Of course, no woman would want to be on display and want to do sexual acts every single day to men that they don't know. Like, this is every day. He's putting on a party for these celebrities and these politicians and stuff every day. Like, of course, it will be a prison for them. It'll be a paradise for other people who's just coming to visit, but you're living there every day. Of course, it'll be like a prison. And then you're drugging them and you're hiding deaths. People, Playboy bunnies, and die because they're like, they want to do suicide and stuff like that. Of course, I feel like they're hiding a lot more things about the Playboy Mansion. Like, also, I was watching another video. They have tunnels like that was in a hidden vault underneath the basement of the Playboy Mansion. They found the blueprints that these tunnels connected to other celebrities' houses, like, and it had the name and everything on it. So it's just like, what are y'all using these tunnels for back in the 70s and the 80s? Like, I didn't even know you had technology to build a whole underground tunnel to be moving through. Like, when I think of a tunnel, I think nobody can really go under there, like, unless you got on construction gear. But clearly y'all are moving through there freely. So it's like, how do you set something up like that? And what are you moving through there? Like, I don't know. I just don't think everything is all glitz and glamours when it comes to this Hollywood life. So I question pretty much everything when I hear it. If it doesn't sound right, it just don't sound right. And it just doesn't sound right. You was hiding those blueprints in a vault underneath there, and then you say that they've been closed off since he's gotten married or something. I don't believe it. I call bullshit. I don't know what they were doing in those tunnels. And all the celebrities, what we know, once all the celebrities get together, like on Epstein Island, you have the whole flight log list of all their names and stuff. They're getting together to do some bullshit. I don't know, but hey, I'm gonna leave it there. If you guys want more on the topic or more videos like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video, y'all. Bye.
Oh, idiot.